Pablo Escobar, the drug lord who ruled the crime world in the 1980s. In his prime, making over $50 million in cash a day and was uncatchable for the authorities for over a decade. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria was born on December 1, 1949, in Rio Negro, a municipality in the Antioquia department of Colombia. He was the third of 7 children born to Abel de Jesus Dari Escobar, a farmer, and Hermilda Gaviria, a schoolteacher. Escobar grew up in the city of Medellin, which would later become the center of his criminal empire. Escobar started his criminal career in his teenage years, stealing tombstones and selling contraband cigarettes to make money. He later moved on to car theft and eventually became involved in the drug trade. In the 1970s, he began trafficking cocaine, taking advantage of Colombia's strategic location between coca-producing countries like Peru and Bolivia and the lucrative markets in the United States. Escobar, along with other traffickers such as Carlos Leder and the Ochoa brothers, formed the Medellin cartel in the late 1970s. The cartel quickly grew to dominate the global cocaine trade, controlling an estimated 80% of the world's cocaine market by the early 1980s. Under Escobar's leadership, the cartel became infamous for its ruthlessness and brutality. Escobar's drug empire brought him immense wealth, with estimates of his net worth ranging from $20 to $30 billion at the height of his power. He used his wealth to bribe politicians, police officers, and judges, effectively buying control over large parts of the Colombian government. He also invested in legitimate businesses, including real estate, construction, and even a professional soccer team. Escobar's reign was characterized by extreme violence and terror. He ordered the assassinations of thousands of people, including rival drug traffickers, politicians, judges, journalists, and innocent civilians. His preferred method of dealing with enemies was the plata o plomo, silver or lead, approach, meaning money or bullets, giving them the choice of taking a bribe or facing death. Escobar evaded capture for years despite the efforts of Colombian authorities and the United States Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA. He used a network of safe houses, secret tunnels, and bribed informants to stay one step ahead of his pursuers. In 1991, he surrendered to Colombian authorities as part of a deal to negotiate his own terms of imprisonment, but he continued to run his drug empire from behind bars. Escobar's luck ran out on December 2, 1993, when Colombian security forces located his hideout in a middle-class neighborhood of Medellin. In a dramatic rooftop shootout, Escobar was shot and killed by police. Although some people, including his family, believed he shot himself since he did not want to be captured alive and end up in jail again. His death marked the end of an era in the Colombian drug trade, but it also unleashed a new wave of violence as rival cartels vied for control of his territory. Pablo Escobar remains a controversial figure in Colombia and beyond. Some view him as a Robin Hood-like figure who provided for the poor and challenged the social and economic inequalities in Colombian society. Others see him as a ruthless criminal responsible for untold suffering and destruction, whose legacy continues to haunt Colombia to this day. The story of Escobar's rise and fall has been the subject of numerous books, documentaries, movies, and television series, ensuring that his name will live on in infamy for generations to come. Thanks for watching this video about the infamous Kingpin Pablo Escobar.